Hello, my name is Tuesday GMT and this is Stardew Valley, day 10 of summer of year 1. Today, day 10, is Maru's birthday, so we need to go and give her a strawberry. The day after, day 11, is the Luau, and from what I can tell we can put a strawberry in and get a fairly good result for the Luau. As you can hear, it's raining. Clear and sunny day tomorrow, perfect weather for the Luau. The event will take place on the beach starting 9 AM and starting between 9 AM and 2 PM. Don't be late. So we can go up to the beach anytime up to 2 o'clock. Fortune teller, neutral day, okay. Queen of sauce. Radish salad. There's nothing like a fresh peppery radish. Have we seen this one before? It reminds me of the late spring. My mother would slice up our fresh radishes and serve them on a grainy bread with a little salt and pepper. Sounds lovely, actually. Ah, those were the days, but I digress. Now, watch closely. You already know how to cook radish salad. Yeah, got some mail as well. Ooh. Dear Trismegistus, we're all gathering at the beach for the annual Pelican Town Luau. The highlight of the event is the communal potluck. Make sure you bring something good to contribute. The governor himself is attending the event, so make sure you're on your best behaviour. Come to the beach somewhere between 9 AM and 2 PM. Tomorrow we're all gathering. I missed that word. I'll say it's tomorrow, not today. So we don't have to do any watering, but we have some wheats to harvest. Okay. And we have some wheats to plant as well, I think, don't we? Yeah. So, was it 16? Yeah. And what am I going to do today? That's the big question. Let's pop that in there. How many strawberries do we have? Because I believe you can also give cauliflower and get the same result. So it's now got a 16 wheat, that's fine. So I sell them. So we need to find Maru. She can be a little tricky to find. I'm tempted to swing around and do a forage. Is there anything we can drop off at the community centre? Again, I'll probably skip this as I search through because I'm not as familiar with these as I probably should be, really. Fall crops. Oh, we picked up a yam, didn't we? So that's an obvious one. So that's a community centre. I could take a red pepper with me. So what I could do, you see, is go and buy the upgraded backpack as well. Because we've got 14 grand. Yeah, I think I might do actually. What I should actually do then, if I'm going to go around and forage run. I didn't say that I decided on that, did I? Is actually grab my axe. Having your axe anyway when you... In fact, I will buy the thing and therefore I can start carrying around my rod as well. Okay, so plan then is to swing around and do forage. Hopefully none of my stuff gets bloated up. We will clear all this. It's just that I prefer to get as much of a sort of march on the community centre and all that stuff as I can as early as possible, really. To say we can clear this stuff out, might as well. Well, our only goal really is to find Maru, really. Should I do a bit of tree chopping as well? I'm thinking the... what do you call it? lightning rods are probably a foraging reward recipe. That sort of seems fairly likely. That over there, you see the grey blocks. These here. That's where the path is to like the flower dance. I think there's something else over there as well. Okay. So, because wood's good for the old forage. Boosting the forage. So if it is a forageable item, the old lightning rod, then chopping a few trees down. And we're going to have plenty of energy. Well, we've potentially plenty of energy. I've got these foragings as well. Nice. Explosion of butterflies then. It's always nice. Doesn't mean anything, I don't think. There's no significance to it. Other than the fact I just destroyed where they're all living. But you know, it'll grow back. The lightning can, I say, it can actually destroy stuff. How are we doing for time? 11:20. Okay. So we need to go and do our things. I say Maru should be at her home, so we need to be a little careful with the timing of that. Although I say that, pardon me, we've now got mine carts. Does that help me? Trying to think about it. Does that help me? See, these are the mine carts. Processing some geodes for me, Clint. Very good man. I'm going to run out of space, aren't I? Yeah, I can't do that. Is that... barite is one I can sell, and that's a gunther. Okay. So I should be able to... No. Should be able to process at least one more. Is that a... What's that? That's a gunther. Oh, a bit of coal. Okay. What's the time? 12:10. Surprised Maru isn't in here more often. Because so she's meant to be a sciencey. Now, is that a mineral or a... I'm not sure. Something weird happened there. Wouldn't let me. Recent. New reward. Okay. And what is this reward? Is that, I think, the obsidian vase is the new one, maybe? Not sure. Might be the standing geode. So, minecarts. What we can do, more just to show you really, is whip up to the mines, and you see it's instantaneous travel. I don't know if you, well, next time I do it, if you look at the clock, you'll see it is literally instantaneous. Now, they also take you over to the quarry, but you have to unlock the bridge before it'll do that. You can't use that to sneak around. Here we go, here's Maru. When it rains, I have a good excuse to work on my gadgets all day. We'll get working on them then, the bloody standing around. It must be kind of boring for you, though. No. Piece of piss. You remembered my birthday. Thank you. This is great. So we're up to 2 hearts there. Might as well have a chat with Robin. Hey there, Trismegistus. I was just daydreaming about some new carpentry projects. Are you doing okay at your place? How's your woodwork in the cottage holding up? Always touting for business, Robin. Let's have a look at the upgrade. So, 10 grand, I could upgrade the house. And farm buildings. So that's 4 grand, so we should really get those started. Certainly the coop started fairly soon. We wanna have it in place. Well, what we could do is build a silo. It's partly as prep for that. Stable. 100 hardwood, crikey. Okay. So we want to nip down to the community centre and deposit the bits we've got. I keep starting thoughts and not being sure if I finish them. They can damage stuff on your farm, like burn down trees and things like that. So those are both foods, aren't they? So they're going to be in the pantry. So we should have 4 crops, yeah, that's cool. And summer crop should be pepper. So we'll get all those other 3 very soon. The fall crop, the corn counts as a fall crop, even though you can also grow it in summer. Obviously we need to wait on those. The artisan is the one that's really tough to fill out. An animal, obviously, I say, because these are large ones. You can cheat a little bit in that, obviously you can get both the eggs, and the coloured eggs is just random. There's no particular relation to what you get. So you've got 6 options and 5 to fill, and 2 of which you can effectively fill with the same thing. So what we really need is, a duck or a, and cows are the first things you get. Ducks are the second after the chickens. So yeah, so it takes quite a while to do that one as well. And then the quality one, we really need the enhanced, or whatever it's called, fertilizer. Okay, so what I said we would do is buy the backpack. So we will go and buy the backpack. And I'll use the opportunity to check if there's any forage over here. Because as I say, I think we need to level up the forage if we can. The question really is whether I then go... Oh, it's closed on Wednesdays. Of course. So we can't do the backpack. Okay. No wonder the bloke's business is failing. I mean, what's he doing closed on a Wednesday? But yeah, the other mine is, so what you can do, that's what we will do, is you can actually go up and you can actually get the quarry, and then you whip round and you can quickly grab all this rather than have to go all the way around. And the mine one is obviously, you can guess that the mine one is a lot quicker than walking round. So those are trash. And stone. And what I can do, put some gold in. That. We want the trash. I'm thinking about using this opportunity to ferry some stuff back now that we've got the mine cart. What don't mind, they need to be up here. So we could go and sell the boot. It's not going to be worth anything. Trash, hardwood, that. What else do we want to take back? Topaz maybe, we can sell that. Is there anything we want to leave here? Not particularly. What I should have done though is refilled the traps. See these traps, it counts as fishing. So you're effectively doing fishing sort of passively. Okay, so let's ferry this stuff back. Well, we did the main thing we wanted to do today, which was give a present to Maru. I might do some farm clearance, as I say, because because I want to try and boost that foraging. So if I chop down a few trees, so something fell over there because it was hit by lightning. I don't know if you heard that. I can sell these for definite. I can probably sell here as well. So these are useful items, so we'll pop them all in here. Well, not useful. No, I mean not food items. Pop those in there. And how many of these sweepies do I want to keep? Oh, they're not in there. Those are there. 4 of them. No, I can sell the snails. How many sweepies have I got? Loads. Yeah, that looks good to me. So sell everything else. Okay, and we will do some chopping and a clearing. So I'm trying to focus on with this sort of at the moment. It's really pushing it back from all my crops because you really don't want, you know, to overlap, because if they encroach on your crops, they'll destroy them. So can I make any field snacks? I imagine not. Can I go bothered is the other question. What I'll do, I'll have a snozberry. Grab all of me. So yeah, I'll make a few field snacks, I think. Don't need to eat too many. I mean, there's no point really filling your energy bar up if you then basically run out of time. Okay. The other bit I want to clear out really is this bit over here. I seem to remember that the fence actually would stop the spread of the debris, but whatever really. How are we doing? Just 1040. Let's take that out. Bit of tidying up here. Not too much energy left. Anyway. Oh, did you see that lightning strike there? So it's, I don't know if it's actually hit something there. Can't see anything. Starting to feel exhausted. There you go. Okay, so we might as well knock it on the head there. I will. Oh no, not in there. Put all of this. Ooh, a couple of geodes, didn't spot them. Got loads of wood now. That's good. We need about 200 to submit to the old community centre. I better grab my watering can because reasons. So if I put all of these seeds in here, and what was field snakes in there maybe? So we'll sell the mushrooms. It's all we've sold today. No, it's not all we've sold. What time is it? 11:40. Yeah, we'll go to bed. So that's the end of day 10. Day 11 is the Luau, so that'll take up, or that'll time skip us to quite late in the day. So we don't have to go to it till 2 o'clock, is it, or something? So we can use the morning, which we'll have to because we obviously have to do the watering. So not worth much then, but I usually prefer just to sell the gold and silver items. You can obviously use them in whatever recipe or whatever you need them for. Yeah, so you've got a bit out of them. So 1300 for doing just tidying up on the farm, really. We really need to buy that backpack then. Weather report. Looks like a storm is approaching. Thunder and lightning is expected. Another one. Crikey. Ooh, I see a glimmer within my scrying orb. A shard of knowledge from the future. Spirits are in good humour today. I think you'll have a little extra luck. Starting tomorrow, an unusual amount of shells and corals are expected to wash up on the beaches all around the world. I'm no scientist, but I've heard it's something to do with crab mating season. At any rate, you could make some good coin combing your local beach. So that's a hint. It's not a hint. It's an instruction that from the 12th we can get lots of forage. Okay, so let's get watering. Okay, so that's all the watering done. And I don't suppose the point does, isn't it? So what we're going to do until the luau. Because you can't go into any of the shops or other things while the luau is going on. We can use the mine carts. So what we could do is nip up and do a little bit of fishing. Little bit of fishing. We don't really need, energy and stuff. What we do need to carry with us though is whatever we're going to put into. So what I'm thinking is we put in a cauliflower. Because I think that gets us a good result from the thing. We might have a little field snack. Very soon, a lot of these plants will actually start, producing stuff, and that will then trigger. It's the beach, isn't it, that the Luau is on? I think. The mines. And I said I was going to go fishing, and I've not brought my fishing rod. What a genius! And then I went to the bloody town. This is the thing with having when I get the largest backpack, I will actually carry everything around with me, and the reason being that I'm so forgetful, basically, that I forget. I decide to go fishing and I forget my bloody fishing rod unless I'm carrying everything with me. Okay, so up to the mines. Probably won't really get any fishing done. Oh well, never mind. Okay, that went particularly badly. Okay. So I've not really got any. So I might as well ferry some stuff back with us. Actually, I might craft that into thingies. And we can put that trash in. Another car. I'll craft that up into just for the principle. I'm going to go and plop one thing I missed up into, try and get one into that thing, but missed. Right, so we now want to craft up a whole bunch of that. Okay. But we only want to have, 6 withers. Okay. 6, okay. Confused the heck out of myself there. So I want to put the trash away. And because I can go to the Luau now, I don't need to empty out my inventory or anything. So I'll sell that. That's useful. That's useful. We need to convert that, don't we? Ancient seed. Don't know if I'll keep that or not, but we can sell all those. We will keep that. Sell those. What time is it? It's 12:10. It is a little bit of a walk, isn't it? So we'll head back to the bus stop. Town would have been quicker. Nuts. Oh well. We're committed now. It was between 10 and 2, wasn't it? I'm slightly worried now. Alright, Lulu. I didn't bloody put the thing in. Here we go. Here's the luau. So we're going to have a chat with everyone. So it'll dump us back at the thing. We should have time to go and... Bookshop, the governor's here for his annual visit. If you brought something for the potluck, make sure and add it to the soup cauldron. What a lovely occasion. It's always a joy to visit Stardew Valley. I must speak to the missus about purchasing a vacation home here. Hi. Ah, the spill of the ocean takes me back many years, long before you were born. That music, it's too loud. Can't I have a little peace and quiet to enjoy the ocean? Chat with Emily. She's unresponsive. Taken away by the music. Vincent isn't a good dancer. I'm bored. Ow, you stepped on my foot there. This is tiring, honey. Are you ready to visit the buffet soon? Pant. I would dance, but I don't want to get sweaty. Perfect weather for a beach party, huh? Chat with Abby. It's tiring to socialise with her, and I'd rather watch the sea. Oh, the wizard's over there. Hang on. Hi there, Trismegistus. Taking a breather? To tell you the truth, I'd rather be fishing right now. Well, get fishing then. There's nothing stopping you, mate. A chat with the wizard. The mer people are curious about your festivities. They become upset when you litter the ocean. One year Sam put a pound of anchovies in the potluck soup. Ever wondered why Sam leads the town in community service hours? Wow, you don't get hot pepper chutney like this in the big city. Yes. These blasted sandflies keep landing on the food. Pamela? Heh, free buffet. One of the perks of living here. Enjoy it, kid. Let's have a chat with Marnie. If you brought something for the soup, climb the stairs on the other side and throw it in. Maybe if I get on the governor's good side, he'd give me a business tax break. I wonder if he likes aged whiskey. Blimey. Now, if only the mayor would stop schmoozing with him all afternoon. I put fresh vegetables from my garden in the communal soup pot. I woke up late, stepped out of the door, and found myself in the middle of all this hubbub. I forgot that today was the Luau. I nearly forgot as well. How's the farming coming along? It must be a busy season for you. I'll be back here by the trees. The air is a lot cooler. So you know that thing's broken, even though I've fixed it and it's blocked off anyway. Governor, who cares? Why should I care about some random old guy? We do this festival every year to give the governor a taste of everything the valley has to offer. Mayor Lewis hopes it will get the governor on our good side. That's why he's so neurotic about the way the soup tastes. A slow, continuous rotation is key to achieving the perfect roast. It is actually, yeah. What that does is it ensures the juices remain in the meat rather than falling out. There you go. Whatever Linus is roasting smells awfully good. Schlep. Good thing I came with sunscreen. I wonder if Maru could use some sunscreen on her shoulders. So there are actually relationships kicking about in this. You know, I was saying a few episodes ago about being sort of realistic. So basically, they're a sort of couple, and they're a sort of couple. She's completely oblivious though, as are they. Not so much them two, although they do stand together in a few things. So there's a couple of them are sort of paired up, and you can imagine. One of the other ones is one of the more random ones is Clint is in love with Emily. Again, she's fairly oblivious. I'm full, but what else is there to do besides eat? Well, there you go. Have we not? Oh, there you go. Just Jodie. I hope the soup is good this year. Anyone I've not spoken to? I think we've got all of them. Yep. So let's have a go at the soup. So we'll pop in a cauliflower. You added cauliflower to the soup. So now off we go and talk to the mayor again. Should we move forward with the luau? The governor seems a little hungry. Yes, let's start. Well folks, it's time once again for the potluck ceremony. I trust that you all put high quality ingredients in the pot this year. We don't want the governor to forget his visit to the valley. Well, governor, would you do the honours of tasting the soup? Of course, I've been looking forward to this all year. Dot dot dot. Ah, that's a very pleasant soup. The produce from this valley never disappoints. So you get that's a good reaction, that's called, and you get an excellent reaction if you put in certain sort of high-level items, which of course we can't really produce at the moment. Tasty! You all did very well today. Now, who else wants some soup? The luau was a success. Good thing I brought something tasty for the soup. Time to head home. So, we've got some actual honey here. So you see it's summer spangle honey, because we've got the summer spangle there. What I do need to do though is dash up to the mines and bait my things. The gold should probably have... Oh no, it was silver, wasn't it? Not silver. I keep doing that. It's because it's gold, silver, bronze, you see. We will put a bit more iron. We're going to need lots of iron. And I might as well put a trash in as well. So, pop that in there. Pop that in there. Pop that in there. And let us head home. Is there anything else we could take from here? Not really. We could take some coal with us so that we can do a preserve jar. Because we are very close to harvesting some blueberries, I believe. Back to the bus stop. Okay, anything saleable? Yeah, sell that, that, and that. Might as well keep a few white algae in about, I guess. Oh no, I want to show you the summer spangle honey versus normal honey. So we'll put these in here. So how are we doing? We've got 79 bars. So in theory we can make 9. Because it's those are the ingredients for the the mid-level sprinkler. So we would be limited by gold bars, and we have 9 of them. So that would 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So we could almost do our full patch here. That would then leave us 8 iron bars. So we could also upgrade one of our tools. The pickaxe would be my preferred tool to upgrade. First off. Certainly before we want to upgrade both the hoe and the watering can before next season, really. I'm just trying to look at what we've got and what we need to get. So actually I could put those in there, couldn't I? Because they're more foodie items. We'll put the foodie items eventually inside by our... It frees up a bit of space. Because we'll end up with a fridge and we can put a chest in there with food in it. Is there anything else I want to do? I don't think so. So we can get the backpack as well now. We've got loads of cash. I could sell some extra of these just to give us a little bit of extra. What do we think? Yeah. Yep, okay. We will call that it for today. I quite like the luau. It's a silly little thing. And my understanding is it boosts the friendship for everybody if you do an excellent one, I think. Anyway, so that was day 11, and that therefore means we are at the end of an episode. If you've been watching, I hope you've enjoyed it, and you might consider coming back for another one. I've been Tuesday GMT. This has been Stardew Valley. Thanks for watching. Cheers.